Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the bright channel. Don't mind, I have like stuff everywhere because I just do. This music, I don't know if you can hear it. Does this not sound like something that would be on in Disney? I think so. Anyway, completely sidetracked. Good morning. I'm just back from my little walk with that was hot. With Pippa. We have been going out for walks every morning recently and we are both loving life. This morning I actually took her for her very first walk. That was like my usual walk. So let me catch up to speed first and foremost. I have had the most wishy-washy week this past week, like up until today. I just have felt so out of sorts. My head has been all over the place. It's just been a weird one and I feel so out of my, or I felt so out of my routine. And I'm not that I've been feeling down about myself, but I've just been feeling blah. And I went to bed last night still feeling blah, but I went to bed last night with the thought that this morning I was gonna get up and get straight back into my usual routine, because I've told you this like many times before, but I thrive when I am in my routine and when I'm doing the things that I normally do. Not that like if I'm on a holiday or anything like that I find it difficult, but I don't know, when I'm at home and I get out of my routine, I just find I'm just like not productive. I'm not doing anything that I should be doing, or I'm not getting things done. But anyway, one thing that I have not been doing is my usual walk in the morning. So because Pippa has only started going out for her walks now, one thing that I didn't want to do was take her on a walk that was too long, and she wasn't going to be fit for it basically. But that dog can walk for years. She is the most energetic dog in the whole world. She loves walks, she loves playing. So I decided this morning I was going to take her out on my usual walk. So we did that. She loved it, absolutely loved it, and I loved getting back into my routine. Another thing that has been off obviously with having her is my sleep pattern. It's kind of, or it was again, a little bit all over the place just up until this week. So I was trying to get her into a sleep routine. I was trying to get her to sleep in our bed and not cry at night when she was going to bed because she thought I was leaving. And I feel like I've just figured that out now, which is amazing. But I've been sleeping better at night and I haven't been having to get up quite as early with her in the morning, which is really, really nice too. She's slept in a good bit. So I feel like with a decent sleep and getting back into my walking routine, I actually haven't had my breakfast yet. I'm really, really hungry, so I'm gonna make my breakfast now. But I just came home and I did my makeup and I waved my hair, and I feel a little bit more put together and like myself and in a better mood. I haven't been vlogging in ages as well, so I kind of feel like that's part of my normal routine. So yeah, it's nice to have all of that kind of back into order again. So today is going to be all about getting things back in order, not being productive, well I suppose being productive, and just like getting back on track. I feel like we all kind of get off our paths sometimes and you need a day just to kind of refresh, like literally hit the refresh button and get things going again. So that is what we're gonna do today. I would make my breakfast first, but I feel like if I make my breakfast first, I'm gonna just wanna sit and chill a little bit. So what I'm going to do, because it's one thing that I have to do, is change my bed sheets, because I feel like once I change my bed sheets, I am a whole new woman. I get very excited about going to bed then, because everybody knows fresh bed sheets are the best things in the world. Anyway, I am going to get this bed sorted and get the sheets changed. It's been so warm at night recently that I am like sweating in bed. It's ridiculous. Although last night, like yesterday, was really, really cold here, which was weird because it's been so hot. But anyway, not that you need to know about that. I am going to go change my bed sheets and then I can have my breakfast. much better. I actually just took the pillowcase off this one here because I'm going to just throw it in the wash really quickly. I think you'll all agree there's nothing better than fresh bed sheets. On a random note, a lot of you guys ask me where I get my bed sheets from, and for the most part I think these ones here are from Marks and Spencer's. I have quite a few of like sheet sets from Marks and Spencer's. I'm already excited about getting some fresh ones for autumn and winter. They have the most incredible ones for the winter time, so I'm really excited about that. But I'm pretty sure those ones are Marks and Spencer's, and then there's one set that has little bees on it, and I can't remember where exactly they're from. If I can remember, I'll link it down in the description box for you. Also, in case you're wondering, this is my little outfit of the day. We're very casual and comfy today. I just have my little joggers on from Zara, my Ugg slippers, some socks, and then this one shouldered like asymmetric ribbed, oh I cannot talk, ribbed knit from Mango. I don't have any jewellery on yet because I'm literally just obviously back in the door from my walk and haven't really had the time to do any of that. So that is what I am wearing today. You have no idea how excited I am for food right now. So I think we're just gonna do a little bit of spinach, some tomatoes and some eggs. Very simple. I'm basically just going to scramble some eggs up, throw a load of spices into some tomatoes, make it nice and yummy, and eat it with some spinach, and that sounds really good to me. Today's spices, just in case you're wondering, I went with extra spicy Cajun seasoning, some chili powder, some cumin, and some pink Himalayan salt. Do you need to go outside? We go outside? Give me a second. Success, we're getting really good at this. Anyway, I finished up breakfast, that was yum, and I've just been sitting down for the last like 45 minutes or so doing one of my classes on Skillshare, who are very kindly sponsoring this portion of today's video, so thank you Skillshare. You guys know I've worked with Skillshare before in the past and I absolutely love what they're all about. So if you didn't know already, Skillshare are basically an online learning community, and they have thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people like me and you, so that we can explore new skills and develop your already existing interests and basically just get lost in your creativity. So this morning I was actually, as I was saying, I've just been feeling so unproductive and so not like myself that I just decided to take my time out this morning and do one of my Skillshare classes, because I tend to do that at the weekends, like on a Sunday morning, because they're so quick and easy to do. It's so handy to sit down for like 45 minutes and just listen to somebody talk. So the class that I was doing this morning was from Greg McKeown, and he is the author of Essentialism, and the class is called Simple Productivity: How to Accomplish More with Less. If any of you guys want to go and have a look at it for yourself, because I know some of you have already signed up to Skillshare. He kind of talks you through how to approach productivity and how to kind of focus on quality instead of quantity, and how to spend your own time more deliberately and more intentionally, which is what I am all about. If I can get things done faster and more accurately, I am all for that. He even talked about kind of how to say no properly, or how to uncommit from something in work. There's just a lot of good, insightful information in there, and I think you guys will enjoy it, because you're always asking me about how to be more productive, and sometimes I feel like other people can put that into words better than I can. So definitely make sure to check his course out. But there's tons and tons of other courses on there, like drawing and writing and journaling even. I know loads of you are really interested in that as well, as am I, and they're all even really great ways to manage stress and to kind of practice more mindfulness and things like that. And especially right at the moment, I suppose, with the way that everything has been going and things are a little bit uncertain, the The productivity classes kind of provide you with really great ways to structure your time and to set achievable goals, so that is always good. One thing in specific that I do love about Skillshare is that it kind of creates a sense of community and support, so you can connect and support your fellow creatives and basically kind of enter into a community of encouragement and communication and inspiration. Lots of the courses provide these projects for you to do where you can submit projects, whether that is in cooking or art or languages and different things like that, and you can see what your other classmates or your creatives are doing, and you can chat with like-minded people, which is really nice. So basically, if you are looking to fend off boredom or to put in a bit of self-care through creativity, or even just to kind of join a creative community, Skillshare is the place for you to go and visit. And of course, I had to go and get you guys a little bit of a present. So Skillshare are actually giving away 2 months of their premium membership for free to the first 1,000 people who click the link in the description box. So that can help you to explore your creativity. And then after that, it's only about $10 a month. So a great deal all in all, but if you want to get it for free for the first 2 months, make sure to click the link in the description. So thank you so much, as always, to Skillshare for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I love working with you guys and I love everything that you stand for, so thank you for working with me again. So now that that is done, I feel a little bit more refreshed. I feel like after I do like a class or a course or something, my head is more aligned, so I feel like I can continue on with the day a little bit better. What do I want to get done? Speaking of productivity, actually, one thing that I do want to do, and I should just get out of the way because it is an essential part of what I want to do today, that is sorting out this little area of my sitting room. See this little area right here? I have a table and chairs, but I never use this, and I mean like never. It's just sitting gathering dust, so I think I'm going to possibly give this to my brother, or I'll just put it into another room. But basically what I want to do here is put a little, I have a little like poofy, like a footstool kind of thing. Sorry, my battery died. What I was saying was I wanted to put a little poofy or a footstool over here because I really want Pippa to be able to see out the window. So that's what we are going to do, because I've been saying for the last week and a half that I'm going to do that. And I also think I might move this light out of here and possibly into the corner over here. I kind of want to do something with my desk. I need to just rearrange things. I need to do a bit of feng shui. I've just not been like 100% happy with the layout in here for the last like 2 weeks or so, and I just feel like it needs a bit of a refresh. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my sofa here because there's not really much point in me moving my sofa. It's kind of ideal where it is, but I think I could move a couple of other things about just to freshen the place up a bit. What do you think, Pip? She says yes. Quite the drastic change that I thought I was gonna make, but it still makes a big difference. I feel like my space is a bit cleaner now. This is what I've done. Okay, so now when you walk in, I had originally thought about moving this. I took the little lantern that was on this off it, so it's a little bit less cluttered. I also took the little throw slash scarf. It's actually a scarf one of my friends got me for my birthday. I took that off that and I put it over here to my new little snug sitting area. Originally I had moved this table over here, but there was just too many things over here then, and I can't really move my sofa because it's kind of centered in the middle of the room. The only way I could move it is if I'm gonna move it like over to the window or over here, which means I would have to move the TV, and that's all hooked and wired up there, so that's gonna be there for the foreseeable. But I did take these two little pieces in. So I had this here chair. I actually had this chair over here where my desk was. If anybody has been following me from before I moved my desk down from upstairs, it used to be over here with a little kind of like chest beside it, but I moved it back in here. It was in another room, as was this little poofy, which I actually used to use as a coffee table. So this is what I have over here now, and I was going to move the light over to beside my desk, but it just wasn't working. This corner needed something tall, so I'll either get like a tall plant or something like that maybe and move that over here, or vice versa. I might get a plant for over here because I want to do something with my desk area. All I did over here was I took a vase away, or a vase, whatever way you want to say it, and then I put these books on their side. They were like lying flat, so I just stood them up. So this looks a lot cleaner and clearer over here. I just kind of want to do something with the wall. I'm either going to put pictures, I might do like a gallery wall kind of a thing over here, or maybe do shelving behind it, or plants in the corner or something. I wouldn't mind doing like a hanging plant, but I don't really want to hang anything from the ceiling. So that is what we have changed in this room, but I really like this little nook, and I took Pippa over here earlier on and she really likes sitting up on top of these already, so that is a good start. You guys, this is hilarious. Okay, so you know the way I was telling you that I had picked up Pippa a load of, oh, I'm gonna try and balance you on, where will this work? Here? So do you remember I was telling you I picked up Pippa a load of new toys? So I had gotten her teddy from Kong, which she still loves, by the way, but she's managed to rip the back apart and pull out his intestines, aka the nuts. I seen her playing with something underneath the table there like literally 5 seconds ago, and look what she has. What's that? Pippa, what's this? She has literally removed the squeaky toy from the middle of the bear. What happened? Oh my god, actually, now that I think of it, this is exciting. So this morning I had a little package arrive for Pippa. How cute is this? I think this is from Equipet, possibly. They dropped me a message during the week and said they wanted to send Pippa some presents. Pippa, you got a PR package. Oh my god, you guys. What's this? Oh my god. They sent me a picture of me and Pippa. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I actually posted this picture on Instagram. All right, Pip, you coming up? You coming up to have a look at your presents? Oh, you gonna love this, Pippa. She has another Kong toy. I don't know what animal this is. It's a cow, I think. She is a big animal lover apparently, but these Kong toys she loves. Okay, we'll give you that in a second. Oh, we got one of these. You guys have been telling me to get one of these for her, and these are supposed to be really good for her teething as well. I just hadn't gone and got one myself, but it's those Kong puppy things, and you put stuff up the center of them, like their treats or peanut butter or things like that, and they can chew away at them and it keeps them entertained for ages. Oh, these are the snacks for the middle of them. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use them. I think you just put them in the middle. These are just chicken and rice. I can't believe this, they're so good. Oh, it's a little brush to groom her with. Oh, we actually have one of these for Bella. I didn't get this one for Pippa because I was gonna just take Bella's in with me, but now she has her own. These are little teething sticks as well, and they're really, really good. She loves, oh, she loves her teething sticks. Oh, I was actually gonna get these the next time I was in the store. These are the, she's away with the toy. These are the poop bag holders, because, oh, and they come with poop bags in it. Yay! And then this is, oh nice one, a deodorizing pet spray, freshening for long-lasting scent. Oh my god, thank you so much, Equipet. That was so, so kind. She's gonna be so, well, she's already over the moon with this new toy. I'm gonna have to try and take the little, whatchamacallit off it, because she's already going ham with it under there. How exciting, Pippa! We have come over to my mom and dad's house and we're gonna go see Bella, aren't we? So a couple of you have been asking how she's getting on with Bella. They're getting there. It is a hashtag process, as my dad would say. Pippa is 100%. Pippa loves other dogs. And Bella is quite good with other dogs too, but I think it's just the fact that she doesn't understand that we have two Shih Tzus at my mum and dad's house as well, but They're like different kinds of dogs, I guess, and all the dogs are kind of allowed in different separate areas of the house. So the Shih Tzus generally aren't really allowed to come into the kitchen because they're bigger dogs. Bella doesn't understand why Pippa's allowed there, so she tends to give out to her a little bit, but I think she's getting used to the fact that Pippa's around a little bit more. I'm trying to take her over to mum and dad's a bit more, just in case I have to go anywhere and I have to get mum and dad to look after her. I know she's okay with them. Pippa, what are you doing? Why is your butt in my face? Let's go inside and we go see Nanny and Granda.
That was all they were doing the other day when you were here. It's just barking at each other.
Oh, okay.
That's Bella's glass.
Oh, that Bella.
Want to drink of water, Bella?
This is what I'm trying not to do for Pippa. Is spoil her like Bella is spoiled here. Isn't that it, you little madam?
Where's Bella's water?
This is Bella's
water.
Drink. Good girl.
Where's Bella's water? Where's Bella's water? What?
Oh my god. Where did all of this come from? You had your glass? Yeah, Dad had like a, whoa, this is like zoomed in, hold on. There we go. Daddy had a glass of water sitting out and Bella decided that that's what she wanted to drink from now, so now they give her a glass of water.
There's a glass brought up to the bedroom for it now.
There's a glass brought up to the bedroom. She's spoiled, little Missy. But they are getting on so much better, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
I was saying Pippa's like great with other dogs. It's just Bella doesn't understand why she can do as much as she can when the other two can't.
Yeah.
But they chase each other around the garden and they're 100% with each other.
Stairs and everything, yes.
Dog mom life part 2. I feel like all of my vlogs now are just going to be me and Pippa for the foreseeable. Girl gang, we've just come out for a little walk in the evening. She's going to be wrecked because she spent the last 2 hours running around with Bella. So this is my tactic to get her to sleep through the night. Because if you didn't know already, puppies don't sleep through the night. If you're interested in getting one yourself, Pippa. So we're going to take a big walk down this field in my sandals, which was wise. I'm so glad though that I have somewhere that's like this that I can take her for a walk within walking distance of my house. So we're gonna have a little stroll and then we're gonna go home and I'm gonna take my makeup off because I feel like I've had it on for 6 million years. We're home and I'm in my comfies. Anywho, time to take off my makeups. I mentioned this already, but I actually mentioned this in a favourites video maybe from like 2 months ago possibly, but I'm still really liking this Nux Comforting Cleansing Milk with Rose Petals for face and eyes. And I've been using it on these little like makeup remover pads. They're the reusable ones, so you can throw them into the wash and wash them and then take your makeup off instead of wasting the little cotton pads. So just in case any of you are wondering what I have been doing with my skin, that's what I've been doing. Fresh and clean. Let us head down the stairs now and get settled for the evening. I need to make, oh sorry Pippa, I need to make myself the most gigantic cup of tea, preferably stat. Okay, and we are ready to chill for the evening. I'm so loving this little setup, by the way. I'm really glad that we made this like little maneuver around. I've spent a lot of this afternoon and last night actually as well when I was going to bed on the, where was I looking? Oliver Bonus. Oliver Bonus actually opened up in Dublin, their like first store just before Christmas, and I fell in love with their interiors. I thought they were really cute, as in like their home decor pieces. I'd seen them so many times on different people's vlogs and stuff like that, and on their YouTube or their Instagram pages and things like that, that I was so excited when I seen them opening up. So I've spent a load of time just like looking at little decorative elements to kind of tie some of the rooms together. But I am just gonna chill out for the evening now. I'm so glad that I've had such a kind of like productive, get things back in order kind of a day today. Even just doing things like rearranging the furniture in the house. I did some hoovering. I obviously made or like changed the sheets on my bed. I got some work done. I edited a video. I got out for my walk this morning. I feel like I'm in such a better place right now in my head. I feel like sometimes I can get really in my head about work, about just life stuff in general. And as I was saying, last week was just a bit of a it was I think it was a crazy week for everybody, really. Eye-opening all the same, and incredibly eye-opening, and everybody needed it. But I feel like I was consuming a lot, especially on social media, and I just needed to kind of like hit the refresh button. I feel a little bit more like myself now, and even insofar as like with, say for example, this is like a little insight into the mind of Grace Denny. I get so in my head even about posting things on my Instagram page, as in like my main feed, that everything has to look so cohesive and just together, and that kind of stops me from posting like pictures of my food or where I am, as in to my main feed, not to my stories. And I kind of just made the decision that I'm just going to post whatever the hell I want to post. That's what the whole thing of not paying attention to likes was about, and then removing the likes was to take away the pressure. But like, it removes the likes from you guys, but I can still see them. So I just gotta not pay as much attention to that as I was beforehand, and just live a little bit more freely, and just not be so hard on myself. Basically, that's the lesson I've taken out of this week. But yeah, I'm really ready to have like a cozy night now. I have Phineas and Ferb on the TV, and I think I'm going to watch that for the evening with my tea. But I want to do a question of the vlog before we go, and this one comes from Angela Doherty. Depending on where you're from, you might say that differently. Maybe it's Doherty, maybe where you're from. But Angela says, Grace, I came across your wonderful channel during quarantine, and it has brought me so much joy. Thank you so much, Angela. That's really, really nice to hear. I'm a fellow Irish girl living in Pennsylvania. I've never visited Ireland, but hope to visit soon. Hashtag question of the vlog. What is your most anticipated plan for summer when quarantine is over? XOXO, Angie Doherty. Thank you so much, Angie. So when you're watching this, Ireland will have officially moved into phase 2 of our reopening the country scheme. We had originally 5 phases, and now we've moved down to 4. Obviously, we all have to still be extremely cautious of everything that we're doing and our movements and the amount of people that we're meeting, and keeping proper respiratory hygiene and all that kind of thing, washing your hands. But what we're allowed to do now, which is huge for me, is we are allowed to have meetings of up to 6 people in our homes. We weren't allowed to have anybody in our homes before that. We're allowed to travel up to 20 kilometers away from our houses, which in rural Ireland is massive, because beforehand we were only allowed to travel 5 kilometers away from our households. In urban Ireland, you've a lot more around you in a 5 kilometer radius than you do in rural Ireland. So that's one huge thing. And honestly, the one thing that I am looking forward to most is something that I'm going to get to do this week, and it is to meet one of my friends that I haven't seen since February and go and get lunch in one of our favourite cafes. That is it. The small things you realize when everything's kind of like you're not allowed to do anything. The small things are the things that matter to you, and I'm so excited to see my friend that I could cry. I just can't wait to see her. It's not anything major. I'm just looking forward to seeing my friend and having a cup of tea somewhere that's not me making it myself. And actually, it's not even going to be a sit-in, because the restaurants and cafes aren't allowed back open again. It'll be a takeaway, but I am happy out with that. I am good. I will roll with it, and I will be thankful. So thank you so much for your question, Angie. If any of you guys are in the same position as me, actually, I would like to know what you are most excited to do when your lockdown starts beginning to lift. So I'm going to leave it here for today's video. If you want to do a question of the vlog for my next one, don't forget to leave your questions down in the comment section using the hashtag question of the vlog, and I will answer one then. My battery's flashing, so this camera is going to die in like 6.5 seconds. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for some more videos. I'd love to have you back again, and I will see you all again very, very soon in my next one. Bye. Bye.